The biggest reasons why people fail, it all comes down to a few reasons, to be honest. Number one, the biggest tip for you to not fail, to actually succeed, is to take action. Take action. If you are one of the people who was taking action as you were watching this video, that's amazing. You're part of the few who are serious about changing their life. If not, then just go ahead and rewatch this and then follow step by step as you're actually taking action, because watching and absorbing knowledge is one thing, but putting it into practice is completely different, because that's what will actually make you successful and what will make you thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars once you reach success with Shopify. Tip number 2, don't give up. Many of you will not make your first sale in the first 14 days free trial. The free trial honestly is just there for you to just be able to kind of get used to the Shopify layout, to the system, and to really design your store and build it out so that it looks nice. You don't want to rush things. There's no point in rushing this. Does it really matter if you make your first $100,000 or your first million, right? Let's say you have a goal of becoming a millionaire. Does it really matter if you become a millionaire in 1 year or in 6 months or in 3 months? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're still a millionaire. And so that's what you have to understand. That's, success is all about having the confidence and the persistence and the tenacity to actually make things work. So, even though many of you will not make a sale in the first 14 days free trial, what matters is that you've tried. And if you keep trying, then you're bound to succeed. You can only fail if you give up. So if you don't give up, you're bound to succeed. Everything in my life changed when I heard the quote that 99% of people give up in business after 3 failures. So if you can last 3 failures, then you will be in the top 1% of people. And guess what? The top 1% of people in society, they're the highest earners, the most successful people. So automatically, you're successful. And tip number 3, if your product isn't selling, then we have to look at your weakest link. Your funnel is only as good as your weakest link, and your entire store, that's a funnel, and we haven't really talked about that, but it's basically just a marketing funnel. What that means is it is a way for you to get customers and to sell a product and to actually deliver something of value. So if you want to look at, why, you want to find out why your product isn't selling, try to find the weakest link. And what I mean by that, it can be anything, on your store. It can be your price. Maybe your price is too high. Maybe your pictures are not good enough. Maybe your sales page is just not good enough. It's not nice enough. And in that case, what I recommend you do is emulate your competitors' strategies and improve on them. In today's world, you can see everything that your competitors are doing, and you can see exact examples of success. So there's no excuse for you to just, basically give up. You can go and make everything work, right? And so what I recommend you do is, if you're not selling, that's fine. Just do everything you can before moving on to the next store. Be honest with yourself, and you can always change the product. It's not the end of the world, right? You can always change the product, and every single failure is a learning lesson. Every single failure is a lesson, and actually failure is better than success in a way because it teaches you something. Success doesn't teach you anything. You're just successful, and that's it. That's awesome. You build on it, but it doesn't really teach you much. So that's why I recommend you go smooth and slow. You don't try to rush this, and what I recommend is, even if you don't make your first sale in the first 14 days trial, just sign up for the plan. It's $29 a month. Sign up for 1 month of it and really, really try. I would say give yourself at least 2 months. 2 months, just try for 2 months. And, for those of you out there who are really, really dedicated, 3 months minimum. And I guarantee if you can stay there for 3 months, you will succeed and you will have a profitable store that you can then scale to the hundreds of thousands and millions and tens of millions. And another tip, focus on the back end. If you're not making sales on the front end, or if you're not profitable on the front end, and we talked about this, so let's say that you're making sales from your Facebook ads and they're not profitable, then focus on the back end. Focus on making your email sequences great, your SMS sequences great, your Facebook Messenger sequences great with Recart. Doing just those things alone, just optimizing the back end and really focusing on refining how my store works in the system and the emails that get sent out and all the automations has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars extra, because a lot of Shopify store owners underestimate the power of the back end. So make sure you focus on the back end as well as your front end. And also keep yourself updated. Never stop learning. Millionaires never stop learning, and that's why they're where they are in life. So what I recommend you do is watch free content on YouTube and Google. There's a lot of great content. And also watch my videos. There's a lot of amazing videos. I put out a video almost every single day. I put out videos 5 times a week, because my life mission is to build the greatest platform for online education to e-commerce, to wake up as many people as possible in the world to the massive opportunities with online business. And also check out the links below this video. There's a ton of useful links there, and I'm always updating it with the most up-to-date links that will help you out as someone who's starting out with Shopify. Now, when I was starting out in online business, one of the most valuable things that I could have had was a mentor, someone who I could, check my product with, or someone who I could run my strategy strategy buy, or someone who could tell me whether my price was right, or whether the way I was advertising my product on Facebook was correct, or whether my ads look good, and basically anything, because there's so many questions and you can easily get lost. And so my personal mentorship program, the Shopify Freedom course, is open right now. I'm taking students for personal mentorship, and you're going to be able to send me a message personally on my Facebook. And even though I'm very busy, I'm able to answer students every single day within 24 hours, and you can go and have your products checked with me, you can have your ads checked with me, and I'm going to be there along with you on your journey. And you're also going to get 100 plus videos with every single step that I have learned personally and that it works for me in my Shopify business. And this entire training is updated every 2 weeks. So the link is down below. I'm closing the personal mentorship spots in the Shopify Freedom course. So if you want to have access to that, join our community. There's an amazing community as well, and we're helping each other out every single day. And I have a lot of successful 6-figure and 7-figure store owners. So the link is down below for the Shopify Freedom training. And finally, subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and comment down below. I'm going to respond to every single comment that is posted on this video because I truly want you to succeed. And